Have you ever felt like a fraud, doubting your accomplishments despite evidence of your success? If so, you're not alone. Welcome to our discussion on impostor syndrome, a psychological phenomenon that affects individuals across all walks of life, from students to CEOs. According to recent studies, nearly 70% of people will experience these feelings at some point in their careers. It's that nagging voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, that you don't deserve your achievements, and that you're just fooling everyone around you. In today's video, we will dive deep into the intricacies of impostor syndrome, what it is, why it affects so many of us, and most importantly, how you can overcome it. We'll explore the different types of impostor syndrome, share telltale signs that you might be experiencing it, and discuss the real impact it can have on your life. But don't worry, by the end of our session, you'll be equipped with practical strategies to combat these feelings and reclaim your confidence. So, let's get started on this journey to understanding and overcoming impostor syndrome together. Segment 1: Understanding Impostor Syndrome. Impostor syndrome is a psychological phenomenon where individuals doubt their accomplishments and have a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud. Coined in a 1978 study by psychologists Pauline Clance and Suzanne Imes, it primarily described high-achieving women who struggled to internalize their success. Since then, research has shown that impostor syndrome can affect anyone, regardless of their gender, race, or professional background. At its core, impostor syndrome manifests from a disconnect between an individual's self-perception and their external achievements. People experiencing this syndrome often attribute their successes to luck, timing, or the help of others, rather than their own skills or hard work. This leads to an ongoing cycle of self-doubt and anxiety, where the individual constantly fears being found out for not being as competent as others perceive them to be. There are several distinct types of impostor syndrome, each characterized by different thoughts and behaviors. 1. The perfectionist. This type sets extremely high standards for themselves and feels like a failure if they don't achieve every goal perfectly. They often dwell on small mistakes, believing these define their entire performance. 2. The expert. Individuals in this category feel they must know everything before they can feel competent. They often avoid applying for jobs or promotions out of fear that they don't have enough knowledge or qualifications. 3. The superhero. These individuals push themselves to work harder than others to prove their worth. They often feel exhausted, believing that they need to excel in every area of their life to validate their success. 4. The natural genius. This type believes that they should succeed effortlessly. When they encounter obstacles, they may feel ashamed or inadequate, thinking they lack the necessary talent. The psychological impact of impostor syndrome can be significant, leading to anxiety, depression, and burnout. It not only hampers personal growth but can also stifle creativity and innovation, as individuals may shy away from new challenges or opportunities due to their fears of inadequacy. Understanding impostor syndrome is the first step to overcoming it. By recognizing the signs and realizing that these feelings are common and can be managed, individuals can begin to break free from the limitations imposed by self-doubt. In the next segment, we'll explore some common signs that might indicate you're experiencing impostor syndrome. Segment 2: Signs you might have impostor syndrome. Recognizing the signs of impostor syndrome is crucial for addressing these feelings of inadequacy. Here are some common indicators that you might be experiencing this phenomenon. 1. Persistent self-doubt. If you frequently question your abilities and feel uncertain about your qualifications, you're likely grappling with impostor syndrome. You might find yourself needing constant reassurance from others about your skills or achievements. 2. Attributing success to external factors. Do you often credit your success to luck, timing, or other people? When you dismiss your efforts and attribute good outcomes to outside influences rather than your hard work and talent, it's a strong sign of impostor syndrome. 3. Fear of being exposed. Many individuals with impostor syndrome live in fear of being found out. You might worry that, eventually, someone will uncover the truth, that you're not as capable as others think you are. This fear can lead to anxiety about performance and heightened stress levels. 4. Setting unrealistically high standards. If you create goals that are almost impossible to achieve and feel like a failure when you don't meet them, you're likely experiencing the perfectionist type of impostor syndrome. This constant striving for perfection can lead to burnout and dissatisfaction. 5. Feeling like a fraud among peers. You might feel as though you don't belong or that others are more deserving or talented than you. This sense of being an imposter can lead to feelings of isolation, as you may think that everyone else around you has it figured out. 6. Difficulty accepting praise. When someone compliments you, do you struggle to accept it graciously? If you often downplay your achievements or deflect praise, believing you don't deserve it, this could indicate impostor syndrome. 7. Overworking and overcompensating. To counteract feelings of inadequacy, you might find yourself working excessively hard. While striving for excellence can be positive, it can also lead to exhaustion and a relentless cycle of feeling that you must continuously prove your worth. 8. Avoiding new challenges. If you tend to shy away from opportunities because you fear failure or not being good enough, you're likely holding back due to imposter thoughts. If any of these signs resonate with you, it's important to know that you're not alone. Many successful individuals have confronted similar feelings. In the next segment, we will explore the effects of imposter syndrome on various aspects of life, including personal relationships and career progression. Understanding these impacts can help you realize the importance of addressing these feelings head-on. Segment 3, the effects of imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome can have profound effects on numerous aspects of an individual's life, both personally and professionally. Understanding these impacts is crucial to recognizing the importance of addressing this phenomenon. 1. Mental health issues. One of the most significant consequences of imposter syndrome is its impact on mental health. Prolonged feelings of self-doubt and inadequacy can lead to anxiety, depression, and stress. Individuals may experience chronic worry about their performance, which can interfere with daily life and well-being. 2. Decreased confidence. The constant wrestling with feelings of being a fraud can diminish self-esteem and confidence. Individuals may hesitate to pursue new opportunities, fearing they are not capable enough to succeed, which can result in a cycle of stagnation in their personal and professional growth. 3. Career stagnation. In the workplace, imposter syndrome can hinder career advancement. Those affected may avoid seeking promotions, raises, or new projects due to their fears of inadequacy or being exposed as frauds. This self-sabotage can limit career potential, often keeping talented individuals from reaching their goals. 4. Strained relationships. Imposter syndrome can also affect interpersonal relationships. Fear of judgment can lead individuals to isolate themselves or avoid sharing their accomplishments, creating barriers between them and their peers. This isolation can foster feelings of loneliness and disconnect, further exacerbating their struggles. 5. Overworking and burnout. To compensate for feelings of inadequacy, many individuals with imposter syndrome overwork themselves, believing they must go above and beyond to prove their competence. This can lead to burnout, fatigue, and a sense of disillusionment, negatively affecting both personal life and job performance. 6. Undermining achievements. Victims of imposter syndrome often struggle to take pride in their accomplishments. Instead of celebrating their wins, they may see them as mere luck or a result of external factors. This undermining behavior can lead to a lack of motivation and a persistent feeling of dissatisfaction. 7. Impact on creativity. Fear of failure may lead individuals to shy away from creative endeavors or innovative ideas. The worry that their contributions will not be valued can stifle self-expression and inhibit personal growth, leading to a less fulfilling life. Recognizing these effects is crucial in understanding why addressing imposter syndrome is essential for both mental health and personal development. In our next segment, we will explore effective strategies to overcome these feelings and reclaim your confidence. With the right tools and mindset, you can break free from the cycle of self-doubt and embrace your true potential. Segment 4. Overcoming imposter syndrome. Overcoming imposter syndrome is a journey that involves self-awareness, strategies, and support. Below are practical steps to help you combat these feelings of inadequacy and embrace your worth. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. The first step in overcoming imposter syndrome is to recognize and normalize the feelings you're experiencing. Understand that it's a common phenomenon, and many successful individuals have faced similar challenges. By acknowledging these emotions rather than suppressing them, you can begin to disentangle your self-worth from your doubts. 2. Talk about it. Sharing your feelings with trusted friends, family members, or colleagues can be incredibly freeing. Opening up about your experiences helps diminish the sense of isolation that imposter syndrome creates. Others may offer validation or even share their own struggles, reminding you that you're not alone in this battle. Engaging in supportive conversations can foster a sense of community and understanding. 3. Focus on facts. One effective way to combat imposter feelings is to keep a record of your accomplishments. Create a success file where you document positive feedback, notable achievements, and milestones in your personal and professional life. When self-doubt creeps in, revisit this file as a tangible reminder of your capabilities. Seeing your accomplishments in writing can help reinforce your talent and hard work. 4. Set realistic goals. Individuals with imposter syndrome often set unrealistically high expectations for themselves. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on setting achievable, realistic goals. Break larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This will help you feel a sense of accomplishment as you complete each step, building confidence along the way. Celebrate these achievements, no matter how small. 5. Seek out mentorship and support. Finding a mentor or coach who understands imposter syndrome can be invaluable, especially in a professional setting. A mentor can provide guidance, offer encouragement, and help you navigate your career path with less self-doubt. Additionally, joining support groups or online communities dedicated to personal development can provide an environment where you can share experiences and learn from others in similar situations. 6. Reframe negative thoughts. Cognitive restructuring techniques can help you challenge and replace negative thought patterns. When you catch yourself thinking, "I don't deserve this success," reframe it to, "I've worked hard to achieve this, and I deserve it." Practice self-compassion by giving yourself permission to feel proud of your accomplishments rather than attributing them to external factors. 7. Accept praise gracefully. When someone compliments you, practice accepting it graciously. Respond with a simple "thank you" instead of deflecting praise. Accepting compliments allows you to internalize the recognition of your efforts and build self-esteem. Over time, this can help reshape your perception of your worth. 8. Embrace learning and growth. Understand that no one starts as an expert. Embrace the idea of lifelong learning and personal growth. Accept that making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process. Instead of viewing setbacks as evidence of inadequacy, see them as opportunities to grow and develop your skills. 9. Seek professional help. If imposter syndrome is profoundly impacting your mental health, consider seeking professional support. Therapists or counselors can provide strategies tailored to your needs and help you work through deep-seated feelings of inadequacy. A mental health professional can offer coping mechanisms and facilitate a more positive mindset. 10. Practice mindfulness techniques. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or journaling can help you stay grounded and reduce anxiety. These techniques allow you to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, enabling you to approach them with curiosity rather than judgment. Regular mindfulness practice can cultivate self-acceptance and resilience against imposter thoughts. In summary, overcoming imposter syndrome is a continuous process that requires patience and self-compassion. By implementing these strategies, you can begin to shift your mindset, reclaim your confidence, and truly embrace your achievements. Remember, you are not alone in this journey, and with time and effort, you can break free from the chains of self-doubt and recognize the incredible value you bring to the world. In our conclusion, we'll recap the key takeaways and encourage you to take that first step toward change. As we wrap up our exploration of imposter syndrome, it's important to remember that these feelings of self-doubt and inadequacy are more common than you might think. Many successful individuals experience this phenomenon at some point in their lives. Recognizing the signs and understanding its effects is critical to addressing these emotions head-on. By acknowledging your feelings, talking about them, and focusing on your accomplishments, you can begin to shift your perspective. Setting realistic goals, seeking mentorship, and embracing mistakes as opportunities for growth are all essential steps in overcoming imposter syndrome. Remember, it's okay to accept praise and to celebrate your achievements. Ultimately, overcoming imposter syndrome is a journey of self-compassion and resilience. You deserve to feel confident in your abilities and take pride in your successes. As you move forward, carry with you the knowledge that you are not alone in this struggle, and with the right tools and support, you can break free from self-doubt and realize your full potential. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments below. And remember to check the links in the description for resources and tools to help you on your path. Together, we can support one another in overcoming imposter syndrome and building a more confident, authentic self. Thank you for watching.